what has been the biggest struggle right now? From the moment that you decided that you were going to step into this arena to now, what has been the biggest hurdle for you?
I think it is, just to be candid with you, because I'm, almost 10 months in, so I'm all about real talk. I think one of the biggest challenges is a challenge I faced my entire career, which is in every office I ran for, nobody like me had done it before. And so as a black woman running for president of the United States and a serious candidate for president of the United States, I think the challenge is to have people, as I've heard before, believe in what can be, even if they've not seen it before. Mm. And, this is a conversation I've heard in every election I have won. But it is about, asking people to imagine what can be, unburdened by what has been. And that's a challenge. It's a challenge when we know that so many people are so overwhelmed and, really exhausted by the Trump administration. It is about also, the challenge of saying, hey, everybody, we cannot be passive on this, and we don't need to sit back and wait for somebody's permission to tell us what's possible. We can make what's possible actual, but we have to be, activated. Yeah. And march with our feet and pray with our feet for what we know we can do.
I remember.
I'm just being very candid with you. That is probably the biggest challenge.
And I remember when President Barack Obama was running, and I remember there were a large faction of black people before Iowa who were questioning his blackness. And because I was fighting on the other side of that, like, are we doing this really? Well, his mother's white. He was raised by white people, and there was all of this, and you get some of that as well. Mm-hmm. But I think it's added to, because your mom's Indian and your dad is from Jamaica, and they're like, is she really black? And now you have this added faction of there's some men who won't vote for you. And they're questioning whether or not you're really down for black people. I don't know what that feels like, to have to battle that when you've been black your whole life. And we know, it doesn't matter, when you look like you look, you're black. I don't know what that feels like, to have to fight something that I know you probably never imagined you would have to.
No, you hit it on the head, Karen. You're right. I mean, look, I was born black. I will die black. And, my mother raised her black children with pride, and my entire career has been also understanding, though, that we're asking people to believe in something that might be. People don't want to face the disappointment or don't want to believe in something and work at it and then feel that they might be exposed to disappointment. From the first office that I ever ran for, which was freshman class representative of the Liberal Arts Student Council at Howard University, to now, these many years later, running for president. I've always known it's not going to be easy. That you have to make your case, you have to earn people's support, and I'm prepared to do that. But I know that I am uniquely positioned to be able to be on that debate stage with Donald Trump and win. I also know, based on all my life experiences, that I have the ability, which is I do believe what people want in their next president, someone who has the capacity to unify our country and heal, and unify our country around those many things that we have in common. And I think there's so much about Donald Trump that's been about trying to sow hate and division among us. Mm. And I am dedicated to knowing in my heart and soul that the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us. And that's going to be the way that I'm going to focus on the issues and the priorities.